WrestlingGab. It's Friday. We're a little bit late. That's Dalethea. I'm Travis.
Yeah, we're
and we are in the midst of Bobby Roode. What do they call them? The yard dogs or something? Anyways, we call them the glorious show-offs. There's a big frog splash.
From the Montez Ford
1,
person.
2, and 3.
Street Profits.
Roode takes the loss. But it was a mixed gender tag team match. It was a 6-man tag team match with Bianca and the Street Profits. So she wanted to be with her husband. And the Ding Dong and the glorious show-offs. That'd be Roode and the show-off.
Yeah, those guys.
I'll think of his name. Darth.
So hi everybody, sorry we're a little bit late tonight. How's everybody doing? Everybody ready for their weekend? We have Ravi out there and Jacob Hajin. Chris Akane is with us tonight. We have Sean Gordon. Hello. We have Samoa out there. Rally's with us. Chris was like, Bailey looked hot, but her Karen hair, LOL. Right.
The ding dong. If I can get my phone open.
But the International Championship is on tonight. Biggie against Apollo Crews. He's getting his rematch against him because, you know, he needs it.
Yeah. It's a hot one here, guys. It's 117 outside. It's global warming.
Not 117 outside.
Well, I'm just spitting
I think
science.
it feels more like 117 degrees in the house rather than outside.
I'm
But
at peace with this decision.
he is totally at peace with everything.
I shouldn't be wearing this hat. I don't want a rim of sweat on it because it's so gross.
Because it's so sweaty.
I'm like in the South. I feel like I'm in Georgia.
Felt like that way at my office desk all day. Smells like it's been raining here. Well, aren't you a lucky bastard over there in the UK?
Gotta love the springtime over there. That's when I want to go over there.
Raleigh says there's some good matches tonight on SmackDown. A lot better than Raw. Yeah? Raleigh's like, hi guys, hope you're doing okay. Glad Bailey's on TV again. Thank God, so funny and good.
It is pretty neat to see her out there, isn't it?
Luke is in the chat for a second saying hi. I'll just saying hi before work. I'll be lurking all stream though. Sweet lurker.
Lurking around. Seth Rollins. It's funny.
Raleigh says
He's one of their main event guys, really, if you think about it, for
Yeah,
WWE.
can
And
be.
he's like such a mid-carder right now.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay because they've always got him in the chamber. Like, they can always unload him later.
Right. Raleigh's like, it's been raining and it's 5 degrees Celsius here. That's cold.
That's pretty cold.
It is cold. It's like in the 30 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's like 40.
Okay. Freezing for us is what? 32?
32.
And that's 0 Celsius. So if it's 5 degrees Celsius,
It doesn't just go 5 Fahrenheit.
then it's like in the what? High 30s? Low 40s?
Right.
I can be kind of smart. I know you don't like it, but I can.
Oh, yeah.
Robbie's like, I can't stand the rain against my window. I can't stand the rain. No?
I love the rain.
Do you guys get a lot of rain? Doesn't it rain all the time there? Isn't it like a joke that the only time that kids get out of school is when it's the sun's out? That's when they get days off of school. Just kidding. We have Alita Kelly in the chat. Hey, Alita. Riley says, sorry, not sure about Fahrenheit. Sorry, guys. Cold anyway. We know. We're actually kind of smart. Anyways, Aaron is like, Travis, do you think Brian will move to NXT to challenge Cross? That's a dream match I want to see. And no,
I don't see that in a million years. First of all, Daniel's a writer. So he might just be going to do that for a while and just disappear off TV. Or he might be going to Raw. Or he might be setting this up for Backlash. There could be a disqualification tonight. Which just sets up a match.
Right. Well, I don't see Walter in here, but we're going to do trivia anyway. So here's your trivia question. Who defeated Matt Hardy for the ECW Championship in his rookie year? I did say hi to Alita.
Is he in the Hall of Fame?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. Raleigh says, sorry, not sure about Fahrenheit. Oh, I read that. Aaron said that. Raleigh said it rains most of the time in the UK a lot. And Robbie says, D, you would struggle in the UK with it being so cold. You don't know me at all.
Living Idaho.
I embrace the cold. I would rather be cold, and I'd rather be cold outside than hot.
I'll be out there in my kilt, running around. A sword and a kilt, and that's it. Maybe a medallion that has some weird cross on it.
So it's not lucky if I'm hoping to go out tomorrow to the pub, as it's been the first time in months since I've had a pint. Well, it's okay if it's still cold. You can still go get...
It'll warm you up. Sounds perfect to me.
Still get beer in the
So they opened up there? That's awesome.
Jacob Eugene's like, I defeated him. Alita Kelly's like, I would struggle in the UK. Yeah, Alita, you're in the South, so you're kind of used to it being all hot and humidity and like excessively hot and humid. That's where I would die. I probably wouldn't do very good in the humid, hot. Robbie's like, nah, Brian is going to chill with his wife and kids and watch the Gab. Right.
Pull up a seat. Right alongside of us.
Robbie says, not deep, but it gets effing cold in the UK proper. Oh yeah? Does it get like... well, Fahrenheit, I'd have to say it in Fahrenheit, but we actually can get down to like the negative 20s here.
Right, and then now you're getting into Celsius is the same in the negatives once you get to like about 30 below.
Right. So I don't know how cold that is in Celsius. So, but we have gotten down to like negative 30.
Like a negative 15. Do you guys get that low? Do you guys get like a negative 15? I thought we were doing a Zoom thing.
Confused? Maybe you just need a Snickers. I don't know what I need. Riley says, what do you think about Tessa Blanchard apparently going to AEW? Everyone on social media talking about it tonight. Did you see not signed yet? Wait and see apparently soon. Yeah, the big thing though is she supposedly is staying with WWE, and that's why they fired a whole bunch of people. Supposedly.
I mean,
that's one of the
hypothetically,
rumors out there too.
They could sign her, but I just don't see it. But it would be such a good step for them if they can keep her under control. It's kind of that, like that Eva Lise or whatever her name is, the redhead. Mm-hmm. It's just her attitude gets her in trouble all the time. And I mean, obviously, Blanchard's a little bit different because she's younger. And so maybe she still has time to get, you know, more liquid.
Right.
Easier to work with.
Yeah. Smells like we can't go inside. We have to sit outside and order a table in advance. I'd still do it.
Sounds fantastic.
I mean, like, if I had been stuck inside all the time, I would give a rat's ass what the weather was like. I'd be like, I'd be going out there in my, like, murder slicker of yellow and my hat and my galoshes. Right. And freaking going to the pub and having a goddamn beer, even if I had to sit outside for it. I would not care.
Sick and tired of the disrespect.
Oh god, Natty's attacking him in the back.
And Tamina. Oh, look at Nia went down like a sack of potatoes. She went down quick. A wussy.
Oh, hopefully her elbow's okay.
She's fine.
I don't know. She kind of fell a little harder than you would expect her to. For it to be a surprise. Robbie's like, icy cold in the UK most of the time. Yeah, that's about what it is here too. Jay Eugene says, Travis, apparently we are getting an old school SmackDown next week. What does that even mean?
Like an Attitude Era SmackDown? What in the world is she wearing tonight? She's like, you know what? I was confused on whether stripes was skin or just black pleather. So how about I do both?
Fur, or can we make my bralette look like it's got like animal print on it?
Yummy.
She's like, well, if all the other girls can do it and fall out of their boobs fall out, why not me?
Well, her boobs aren't going to fall out. They're big and round. We used to call those perfectos when we were in college. Because they're so big, but they're big this way. Not necessarily this way. They're big this way.
That's nice. Perfectos, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was a non-distinct nickname.
We're going to be having a conversation after we get out here.
It was a non-distinct nickname.
Aaron Aaron's like, we shall see, Rally. Alita Kelly's like, oh, hell nah. Right? Alita's like, oh, hell no. Yeah, I knew. See, like, you'd be like, oh, hell no. You're from the South, girl. There is no way you're going to be like, you're like 50 degrees.
Shit.
It's fucking cold.
It was 50 overnight here last night. Kenna.
Give her a second. She might have heard it.
She's probably got her headphones on. And that's the end of the night. Tamina!
Oh, the answer
down.
to that trivia question was Jack Swagger.
Superfly!
If you guessed Jack Swagger, you got it right. Congratulations.
I picked RVD. Because I thought it was RVD.
People picked Rhino and some other people too. Roberto Lozano's in the chat. Hey, Roberto. Aaron wants to know if Tessa related to Tully. I know that's a stupid question. Yes, it's his daughter.
As Riley says,
yeah, Tully is her dad. Riley's like, everyone seems to be going to AEW.
Yeah, they're going to run out of room here pretty soon. They're going to have to start another show.
Robbie says, D, your mate Naya just got cooked backstage. Yeah, she got it. Jacob Jean says, we get a women's tag match. Yeah, it's happening right now, buddy.
It's happening live.
So it says, also on May the 11th, I'm getting my first dose of the vaccine. That sounds fun.
May 11th, huh?
Walter's now in the chat.
That's what I said, Kaden.
I have no idea.
You did. That's what her name is.
Yeah, she's on her thing, so she can't hear it.
Well, Walter says, hey, Travis and Dalethea, late. That's all right, buddy. We were late, too.
We were also late.
Unless you're talking about us being late, but yeah, we were.
Late.
Oh, Robbie says the little man reffed tonight as a sack of potatoes as she went down. Man referred to Naya as a sack of potatoes. Well, isn't that what she is? Sack of potatoes. Walter says, I'm doing good. Wash my hands. I'm wearing a mask. Good deal. Riley says, Tina and Natalia were good on the bump. Not a Nia Jax fan. Can't wait till Shayna beat her up. And Walter wants Tamina and Natty to win. I don't think this is for the titles or anything, right? It's just a
I don't see
match.
anything up there that says title.
Oh.
Walter says Jack Swagger says okay. Aaron says I'm getting my vaccine next week. Well, as well, I'm getting them.
I will be right back, guys.
Thanks. Anyways, we got Shayna and Tamina in there hanging out with each other. Oh, Shayna's going for some, joint manipulation. Threw out some Beth Phoenix there for you. Ew, joint manipulation. And Tamina's like, I'll just pick your ass up and throw you down on your lower back. See how you like that? You're going to have to take some aspirin tonight. Walter's like, I can stay until 9:10 for SmackDown. Awesome.
I don't know what that means.
Alita Kelly says, I thought I was a day early because I was feeling sick from the vaccine, still not eating. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Yeah, a lot of people don't feel very good. It's your first or second shot. A lot of people get the icky feels on the second one, but some people haven't done very good with both of them, and some people, both of them, they don't even care. As Chris O'Connor says, it's eye candy time. Eye candy what time, though? I mean, which one is the eye candy for you? Shayna? Is that the one you're going for, Chris? You're a big Shayna fan? You like her and her weird makeup thing, and I like it when she gets all serious and she takes her hair thing out for her pony, and her hair's all around, but it makes her not look prettier. Riley's like Jack Swagger, Jack Hager on AEW with Jericho now. He is. Jacob Jean says, my final vaccine is on an AEW night, May 12th. Sweet. But my dad didn't feel good once he got his second. He just rested. Snow says, had a cheeseburger pizza earlier it wasn't that good. You know what? I seriously don't understand how a cheeseburger pizza could be good. In all reality, somehow I don't understand why they make pizzas like that. They make taco pizzas and cheeseburger pizzas. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's kind of gross. Walter's like, who is that talking in the background? It was Travis throwing his voice. It's Travis's spawn. You guys should know that by now. Jacob Jean's like, I need me some popcorn.
She's not as evil as I am.
Popcorn. Oh, Tamina headbutted her and she fell down.
Oh, look it up top, Tamina. Is she going to hit it this time? Superfly.
Superfly.
She landed it!
Oh, she didn't get her knees up.
1, 2, and 3. Shayna Baszler
Wow,
lost.
Tamina got the win on Shayna as Natalia's holding.
Natalia was
Nia.
taking Nia from behind. And
Right? She was all sorts of up in her business. Riley's like, I can need time. What is Liv Morgan there or Alexa Dalethea? Calm down. Oh, so you really excited about them? I don't think they're on SmackDown, sweetie.
they are too.
Liv?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, Bliss isn't on SmackDown.
No. Liv and
Sumo says, it's not. I tried it just to know. I'm having firecracker burgers tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I never understand why people think that cheeseburger pizzas are good. Like, everybody says they're delicious.
Booker T with that poster there of Tupac.
Pizza. It's like cheeseburger pizza.
That's my favorite Tupac song.
Disgusting.
So many tears there.
What do I do? Solo.
Robbie's like, Booker T, what's he gonna do? He's a passion merchant. Jacob's like, isn't Tamina related to Jimmy Superfly?
That's his daughter.
That's his daughter.
She's the Tessa Blanchard of Superfly.
Kristen kind of says Tamina pinned Blazer. Yeah, old Baszler. Alright, here's your trivia question for you. Trivia question. Who compromised J&J Security? Oh, sorry, not compromised. Who comprised J&J Security?
J&J. All about it.
I was trying to,
He's still there.
So basically, who made up J&J Security? Like, who was it?
The one guy's still on Raw. He's a little short guy with the suit. Gets beat up every once in a while.
Who made up J&J Security? Well, I was like, Shayna lost again. Awful booking from WWE for Shayna, always getting pinned. Boo.
Well, they don't want to show Nia as weak.
Where are you?
Robbie's like, when's Sammy on? I don't
Ew.
know.
Hopefully he's on soon. We miss him.
Lita Kelly's like, Tamina looks great with straight hair. Yeah, her hair looks pretty, yeah, she's looking pretty good.
Not bad for a 40-year-old woman jumping off the top rope.
And has had how many kids? Because Tamina's actually had children.
I would assume so.
Well, she's the one that has kids, right? Along with that other girl, Awesome Kong or whatever.
Right? Awesome Kong.
I thought that's why Tamina wasn't there a couple times.
And
Because she
it's
had
probably
children.
true. I'm sure she does.
Squeak, squawk. Squawk, squeaks.
Obviously, they're giving her one last run in the company before they kick her out the door.
Before they're done with her.
They're like,
Before they cut her. Walter wants to know if you're watching the NFL draft.
I'm not. I did not watch it last night. It's the first time in a cajillion years that I haven't watched the draft.
I'm gonna go on
At least a cajillion, right?
A cajillion. At least.
At least 2 trillion years.
And Chris was like, so I was on the weird side of YouTube last night. You gotta see this. It's a weird wrestling role play thing, I guess. It was Shotzi versus some girl I don't know.
Huh.
Sounds like something Travis was telling me about. Maybe you both were on the weird side of YouTube.
Yeah, I watch a lot of that weird stuff, and every once in a while you see some people that are in NXT or on the main roster.
Because he was telling me, like, oh my gosh, like, I was watching this match
She was
between
wrestling
Shotzi
a
and
boy.
somebody else. And blah, blah.
You ever titty twist her?
Yeah.
And then she titty twisted him back. I'm trying to think who else it was that I saw. I think I said it last time we were talking, but now I can't remember who it was.
Rita Kelly says, buffering. Buffering? You're having some buffering issues? I'm sorry.
Kaden, do you not see
It says it wasn't sexual outright, but they were both, like, sexually wrestling each other. It was weird. Ew.
Sounds fantastic.
We have Joven in the chat. Hey, Joven.
Hey, Joven. Good
How's
to
it
see you
going?
here. Getting ready for the wrestling to come back on.
Yeah, that. Let's see. Someone says, you mean,
Oh, I guess it's not. Oh, is this an old? This is next Friday. This is the old. Back in time. SmackDown Throwback Edition.
so are they going to call themselves WWF? Well, that's the only way it
They're
could
not
be a
cool.
throwback.
They're not cool. Unless they would get sued or something.
Anyways, the answer to that trivia question was Jamie Noble and Joey Mercury. So there you go.
Yeah.
Those,
Noble is still there.
Answer.
I don't know.
Raleigh says he got hit in the face by Jeff Hardy with a ladder, broke his nose. Horrible to watch. Simo says, you mean when Joey Mercury got his nose broke with a ladder? Probably.
Yeah.
Lita Kelly's like, Matty Ice is gone. Yay. Who's Matty Ice?
Natty Ice is a drink, but maybe they're talking.
Matty. Matty Ice. AJ's in the chat. Hey, AJ says the vintage SmackDown logo from the 90s. Looked like more from the 80s, but what do I know?
Well, it wasn't on in the 80s. But yeah.
Raleigh says Joey Mercury, Jerry Morrison, Melina. Got it. Yay. Robbie says, when did they kick Naka out of Ted's Catering then? I have no idea.
Nakamura, he's been out for a minute. He was doing pretty good there right before Mania.
Robbie's like, who's Jamie Noble? Aaron's
He's a little guy in the
Jamie Noble's
suit.
a producer now, I think.
Yeah, he's a little guy in a suit.
Okay. Lita Kelly's like, Shin Shin looked like he's drinking from the same bottle sometimes, I believe.
Adam Pearce got a promotion in real life. Like he's in charge of like live events.
Wow, that's creepy.
Michael P.S. Hayes used to be, and he used to write the stories.
Mm-hmm.
So Michael P.S. Hayes actually has been writing this Roman Reigns thing, and it's so popular that Vince is putting him in a higher role. And so Adam Pearce is going to be doing this stuff. So it'll be what they call TV and live. So he'll be running SmackDown and Raw. And then Vince will say no to everything, and then he'll be stuck.
We're going to hear some more from Aleister
Horrible
Black.
job.
Look
Here
at me and you
I have
judge me.
creative control.
You have nothing. Aleister Black again. Like a guy who was a jobber, Robbie. Let's see. Riley's like, oh, I got it wrong. Joey Mercury, Jamie Noble. Vindicator is in the chat. Hey, Vin.
Hey, Vin.
Says, are you ready for a mediocre time? How is it mediocre? You're here. It's not mediocre
Can't be
anymore.
mediocre. I'm
It is
here,
a
man.
freaking low-down party now. We party. So far, that's what we got in putting women's champions in mixed tag matches and mostly squash women tag match.
Yeah, it's silliness.
Yeah. Luna was like, neither was Raw in the 80s. Wow, nobody was there. Alita
No, I don't think
says,
Raw started till like 92 or something like that.
Matty Ice is the Falcons quarterback.
Oh, Matt Ryan. He gone? He retire?
Robbie
He
says,
traded.
still don't know who Noble is, but we move. Yes, it's an Aleister Black promo. He's telling us all about the truth.
It's so Harry Potter
Right?
on the movie.
Mm-hmm. Raleigh's like, Jason Jordan got promoted this week. He's lead producer now on WWE News this week. Great in-ring with Chad Gable.
I did hear about that too.
Vindicator's like, interesting that they sent Aleister Black to his Gothic priest prophecy role. I guess he is one trick pony.
Up
Back
next,
to
Intercontinental Championship match, guys.
Yeah, they did send him back, huh? Walter's like, Jamie Noble used to wrestle in WWE. Joey Mercury was John Morrison's tag team partner.
Uh-huh.
Sakani says Aleister Black's father on these animations look like Undertaker. That's funny. God bless you is in the chat. Says back then in our time it was just pay-per-views. We have Ayla in the chat. Hey Ayla.
Ayla.
What's up, Ayla?
Oh!
How are the midgets?
How are your spawn?
The big ending.
Totally.
Big right hand. Oh, that was the left hand, wasn't it? Oh, that was that, what do you call it? The something spike? The Uganda spike or something? Getting a sip. Getting a side ache. Look, it's Megan.
It's Megan Morant.
It's double M. We haven't heard that before. All around the world, same song.
Person's
Digital
like, look at
Underground.
this new girl. Vindicator's like, yeah,
Megan.
I'm definitely the life of the party. Thanks for noticing, guys. But no, we We know it's really all about you two, the king and queen of gabbing and gossiping about wrestling, food, bullies. You know it.
Lots of bullying.
Mm-hmm. Robbie's like, Biggie is just a twat now, not funny anymore at all.
Well, they need to put him back with his boys. They still have him in the same colors.
They have him in the same stupid New Day outfit.
Instead of just letting him
And the
be.
New Day people moved on. Like, they don't wear that anymore. They're wearing their stupid Mortal Kombat garbage.
Bring the boys back.
So weird. It was like super fun. We'll bring that lamb by around 8. Sweet. You're going to be a real lamb by around 8
And your
o'clock?
brother's retarded.
Nice.
Mary's lamb.
Mary's little lamb.
I googled what lamb was. It is a sheep that is under the age of 1. And if you call it a spring lamb, that means it's under the age of 3 months.
Yes. But I'm going to tell you this right now, that the lamb meat that we're going to get is probably not from baby sheep. It's probably from sheep.
I don't know, but there's no fat in it. It's basically a fat-free meat, is what I was reading. I googled
Ville was that way too. But they don't sell Ville anymore. They sell adult cow meat that's said it's Ville, but it's really not.
Well, since we're getting it from a butcher place, it probably is the real deal.
Let's hope so. Somebody brought in their baby sheep and then said, here, slaughter it. Because the guy's like, Biggie, shut your preaching ass up. Robbie's like, Biggie, his solo run is a joke.
Yeah.
Jacob Jean says, did I see my bro Vin in here? Yeah, he's right there. Vin here's like, and the weather and movies and pubic commercials and scary nightmare dolls and tree brutality, etc., etc.
Yes.
We talk about a lot of stuff that's
It's
not
very
wrestling.
diverse.
Not a lot of wrestling happens in Dalethea's world. All right, here is a trivia question for you. Who were known as the Real Americans?
Hulk Hogan. That's his song. I'm a real American.
Alita Kelly's like, love me some Big E. Chris Guy says, and fake accent Apollo. It was like, would you like a real lamb? So lamb chops are baby sheeps? No. Yes. They're supposedly baby sheep.
Under
sheeps.
1 year old.
Little baby sheep thighs.
So I don't know if their birthday's like the next day and then they kill them, or if they kill them when they're just whenever harvest is. It's disgusting. It's weird.
It looks like it's not real. It's pork lamb, by the way.
Pork lamb. Pretty sure I would notice if it was pork lamb. The old pig.
The old piggy pig.
Well, especially because there's supposed to be no fat in it.
Right?
Pork's all fat, so.
Always like, oh, Travis using the net to good use. He's always using the net to good use. Did you turn the oven off?
I did. I forgot actually until I gave her food, and then I was like, oh, I don't know if I turned that off.
Walter says Charlie Hassan. Oh, you guys are answering that. Vindicator says, but how do you get to be a fake American? That's the burning question I really want to know. I don't know. You commit treason and denounce your whatever citizenship. As Robbie says, what F is pork lamb? It's when you take pork chops, but you take a lamb bone, and then you put the pork chop with a lamb bone, and then it's a pork lamb.
Lamb bone. Sounds like a cool
Either
name.
that or it's a half
It's my new
pig,
wrestling
half
name.
lamb.
My new wrestling name, Lamb Bone.
Little lamb bone.
It's old Lamb Bone.
Oh, lamb bone. It looks like diet pork is called lamb. Nice.
Diet pork.
Well, there's
I
like,
just
it
could
looks
not
like
be a
some lamb
farmer.
chops for me.
Hats off to the farmers out there, man. I just couldn't do it.
You couldn't be a farmer?
I couldn't kill 1 year old things. I couldn't kill 5-year-old things. I couldn't
They
kill
don't
sick things.
Kill them? They send them off to the slaughter place and they kill them.
Well, they don't know what's gonna happen. I'd be like, no, you can't take that one, that one, that one. That. Never mind, you can't take any of them. And I'm poor, so now I gotta feed them for the next 10
Well,
years.
that's different. That's a ranch. You know, you're not a. You couldn't be a rancher. You could be a farmer. Farmers just have crops and stuff. You don't have
You can
animals.
farm animals.
You don't farm animals. You ranch with animals.
Any way you look at it, I couldn't do it. Chickens, nothing. Cows, I'd have me a pet cow.
Ayla says, Walter, I've never even eaten lamb. I don't know how to cook it.
And then you got monsters like her friend. They hand feed their cows because they don't have fences, so they don't wander off. So they feed them from babies with their hands, so they don't wander off, and then they kill them and eat them. How is that not the most monstrous thing I've ever
They're
heard
my
of?
friends? Who are these
I
people?
don't know, you brought them over.
I did?
That lady.
What lady?
The one that has cows that kills them, and she hand feeds them. That's how I know her. You worked with her at Farmers. You brought her over. They live up Pocatello Creek or something. I'm guessing. Maybe Buckskin.
I don't remember which one that is then. You have to give me way more information than that.
That's all I got.
Anyways, when was the last time you saw this person?
You were working at Farmers.
The answer to that question was Jack Swagger and Cesaro. So if you guessed Jack Swagger and Cesaro, you got it right.
Old Jack Swagger.
Yeah. Aaron's
We,
like, okay, I'm
the
going.
people.
All right. Robbie says, you guys have some Mazda combos, not going to lie. If it's for your business, then you would.
Oh, I don't know, man. I have a hard time.
Chris Honey says, found a Drew McIntyre and a King Corbin elite figure today at Target. Sweet. It was like you only feed a pig leafy greens, then you kill it. Naturally, they have no fat because they run them on treadmills for 9 hours a day. Facts.
Diet pig.
Diet pig.
Look at a baby Kofi in the back. Looks just like his dad.
What the frick?
He's leaning and blocking the daughter. You
Kinda.
can see her, but
Well, his seat would have
I had
blocked
no
her
audio.
anyways.
I had no idea that person was there.
London's pepperoni pizza. Sweet. There's your,
here he comes,
how's it gonna
Apollo!
Vindicator's like, damn it, I was convinced Ayla could cook anything and everything that can be slaughtered, like the dough that makes donuts. I was like, oh, Travis, you eat meat, so there you go then.
I'm not
J says,
opposed
I have
to it.
only
I
found
couldn't do
current wrestler, not legends. Aw. Hale's like, Vin, why did you assume that? Walter's like, New Day rocks, New Day rocks.
See, I look at things like, if I don't like it, I just don't do it. But I don't stop other people from doing it. But there are a lot of people out there that don't like something, so they want no one to do it.
That would be PETA.
Well, anything. It doesn't matter what it is.
Robbie says
I heard that
another
they're trying to
fresh
ban
matchup.
menthol cigarettes. Like in the United States. Completely ban it. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Yep. Banning menthol cigarettes and cigars.
Menthol ones or just cigars in general?
Menthol cigarettes and cigars.
Oh. Menthol flavored ones. Why? What's wrong with the menthol ones? Because they're minty and people don't like mint now?
We have a president who thinks that he knows what's best for people
Oh.
of color.
Oh.
And people of color smoke menthols. So I read in the article from CNN. I just feel like
what the fuck?
I just feel like it's a little degrading.
Holy shit. You think?
But it is what it is.
Oh my god, what
I
a
didn't
racist
say it.
fuckface.
Well,
Holy shit.
remember, if you don't vote for him,
Wow. If that wasn't the most racist thing I think I've heard in a while, that might be it.
no, it's pretty
Wow.
bad right now with our president with that stuff. Like, and I don't know if he understands what he's saying, but you know,
Where are we landing?
people of
boys?
color can't go vote,
Where do you guys want to land?
and they don't know when the voting is because they don't know how to use the internet. Like, how is that not degrading? Like,
And why would they even be okay with that?
well, I don't know who they
Like,
are, but I just
why would any human, any person, I don't care, doesn't matter. People.
it is what it is. But that's enough for them.
People all
But
over.
that's honestly, like, look it up, guys. If you
Are
don't believe that
people
they're trying
okay
to
with
ban
that?
menthol cigarettes, look it up and then see why.
That's just dumb. My God.
And that's where that's coming from. It's tough.
Wow, that's pretty fucking dumb.
And instead of letting people just make decisions for themselves.
Right? Vindicator's like, my sources feed me all kinds of information, Ayla, and the gears in my head start spinning and coming up with all kinds of sinister, ridiculous ideas and theories. Sweet. Landon's like, if Roman loses, we riot.
I'm with you on that one. I don't see him losing, but he could lose. Are you going to riot? Are you going to start the city on fire if
I'm not gonna
he
fucking
loses
do
by
anything.
disqualification?
But he would lose his title.
Right, that's what I mean.
No, are you talking like if he loses his title?
I need to understand the rules of this riot. Are we rioting if he loses no matter what, or are we just rioting if he loses the title?
It was like when you assume you make an ass out of you and me, so Vin's an ass. Well, of course he is. Landon's like Apollo Nigerian accent is so cringy.
Big E is under the ropes.
Smashes Defo Minty Fresh. It's Rafi. It's a Minty Fresh. Jacob says, Travis, I have found a Humberto Carrillo WWE figure. Now that's what we want to hear.
That is awesome. I should just start collecting those. I
Olivia
have, like,
Kelly's like, what will I
whole
do
bunch.
then? I don't know. Chris is like, Ref Aubrey was so brave climbing on top of Cody's bus on AEW. She'll go anywhere.
Oh my gosh, right?
Flashes in the
Amazing.
chat saying, I hate Apollo's accent.
Oh shit!
A lot of people don't enjoy it.
Wow.
Rally's
Did you
like,
see that
no way
suplex?
Roman's losing tonight. DB probably gotta go to Raw. Daniel Bryan will probably go to Raw, huh?
They could do a little bit of a shake-up, couldn't they? Because their draft isn't going to be until October. How many months away is October? What month are we in? May?
Pretty much,
So we
yeah.
got
Might
all
as well say
May.
we're in May.
So what's next month? June. So June, July, August, September, October. So 5 months. So yeah, it's right there. They might as well just do another shake-up or something.
Yeah.
A couple trades. I'll be okay with that.
Here's the trivia question for you. Mae Young and Mark Henry gave birth to what? Everybody should get this, right?
I mean, they talked about it enough in the chat, but I've already forgot it, so now I can't remember what it was.
Okay. Vinegar says, from now on, my sources will only be from the rumor mill that Travis works at and occasionally takes charge of.
No.
Walter's like, that tall guy with Apollo should be backstage. That's a Kublata, Kato, Cabo. What's his name?
Kato. Daba Kato.
Daba Kato.
Daba Kato.
That's Daba Kato. He was in the Raw Underground stuff for a while. Ella says, well, that's on you. Don't shame me for not being a pro chef. Who are your sources? Raleigh's like, oh, Big E wins new champ. Lana's like, Walter, his name is Commander Aziz. Alita says, we do majority smoke Newport cigarettes. Are they minty fresh? I have no idea. I don't smoke, so I couldn't even say.
I don't smoke.
I mean,
But I don't care if they're cigarettes.
Well, I don't give a shit.
Like,
I
I just
do
don't
not
understand
care.
that part, but I don't.
It's like, if you're over the age of legal age to decide what you want to do with yourself, you can. I don't care if you smoke or drink or whatever.
You know what's crazy here is they moved the age from smoking, I think, to 21 or something.
Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. It
So-
just makes younger people want to do it more.
I don't understand it in myself. Like, I look at everything. Everything should be 18. Right? You can vote at 18, but you can't drink.
Yep.
But the more important one that I look at is you can go to war and die.
Yep.
But you can't drink alcohol.
Yep.
Like, come on.
Yeah, we've got it fucking backwards in our country sometimes.
I honestly just
some of their
think the
stuff's kind of
drinking
dumb.
age should be 18. Now, granted, I could see why they don't like that because 18-year-olds think they're bulletproof and they drive.
Right. And the fact that here, you know, it's a little bit different than in places where
You wouldn't drive.
you wouldn't drive.
Like public transportation. Which would be,
Or-
I mean, I would love to ride the subway every day. Like, seriously. I might just get on it just to ride around. I don't know if people do that, but probably not because they take it for advantage.
Right.
Granted.
The indicator says, I think one of the sources wears a blue shirt. Could literally be anyone, though. right? Walter's like, I'm not rioting, just watching the match. Oh, whatever, Walter. You're totally going to riot. You have your sign ready and everything. We're going to pick it out front. And you're going to be like, riot, riot, riot. Lita's like, riot if he loses the title. I go burn down Pensacola.
There you go.
Alita's like, I'm packing my bag. I'm getting ready, bitches.
Just
I'm
all
driving my
alone.
ass to Pensacola.
All alone out there with like a weed blower, like the leaf burner.
I burn you down, Pensacola.
Like, why are you burning my store?
Oh my god.
Roman Reigns lost.
You just go across like into the city limits. You start burning things, the sidewalk, and, weeds and everything else. It's a hand. The answer to the trivia question was a hand.
Have you ever seen that movie, The Hand? It's got James Caine or Michael Caine. Michael Caine, right? He's the British guy.
Maybe.
Nigel Powers.
Something like that.
Anyways, he loses his hand, but his hand comes alive. And it kills people.
Oh, gross. It's pretty nasty.
So it's kind of like the thing from the Munsters or from the Addams Family. Whatever one has the
a
hand.
monkey's paw.
The hand. Not a paw.
I didn't name Big Portal.
What show is that?
I'm pretty sure
It's Adam Stanley has the hand. Yeah, the Munsters didn't have a hand.
No. I don't think they had any weird little animals.
What did they have? They had something.
Did they? I never watched it, so I
I'm going to have to watch it.
It was like, no, Dalethea knows I'm not a pro. Haha, I'm an amateur at best. Olivia Kelly's like, Braun Strowman.
Oh,
they gave
Billy
birth to
Belly!
Braun Strowman? That's a good
That was
guess.
a great belly to belly.
I like that guess. That's a
Oh
good
my
guess.
gosh, bro.
So I heard that this summer is going to be miserable for everybody in the world.
Yay!
I'm bringing the bad news, guys. So here's more rumors. We're going to run out of gas
Sweet.
because everybody in America, it's in the Americas, everybody in America, well, it could be another country,
Oh.
is going to get out of the house. They're going to go.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's going to go. So all that fuel is going to just,
Yeah, it's going to be gone.
it's going to be consumed.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the saddest part. They're running out of chlorine because they haven't been producing it.
Oh, no.
And so for public pools and all that, they're all going to be shut down.
Oh.
So water parks, all that stuff, they're not going to have the chlorine. And so they already know this, so they're mass buying it now, so it's going to run out even sooner than they were thinking.
Oh, that's good. Good for them.
Sounds fantastic.
Kind of like the whole toilet paper thing.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's just what I heard today. It also, rumors. Although it was on a reputable website.
That
I
doesn't
think it
mean
was
anything.
today.com or something.
That reputable website stuff doesn't mean shit. I mean, we have reputable news sites that spew out garbage. They're supposed to be reputable news sites.
Did you see the one where they took that Tucker guy from Fox and they put that guy on there with it, and it's gosh, what is that? Talking about screwing his best friend's mom.
No,
Oh,
I don't watch any of it.
my
so I
mind.
have no idea what's going on.
That is hilarious. He obviously dubs over it,
Oh, yeah.
and it's so funny because it's like he's interviewing him,
That's funny.
That
and he's
was
like,
so
and I lasted
funny.
the whole 6 minutes. Talking about doing his friend's mom.
Chris O'Connor says, Impact had the perfect booking yesterday on the main event. They were going to strip Kenny of the title if he didn't show up, but he did. That would have settled all the Kenny hype. Yeah, like he wouldn't show up.
Apollo.
Right? Walter's like, good SmackDown tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a good one, and we've got a main event that's pay-per-view worthy.
Happening with the IC title stuff.
This one should be a main event,
Yeah.
but they can't main event without Roman Reigns on
Mhm.
SmackDown. They've already set themselves up. So for the last at least 3 months, it's been Roman every.
Vindicator says, gotta start somewhere, Ayla. Anyone can reach any level of their craft they want if they want it bad enough, but I never want it bad enough. Jigger G says, Travis, the smoking age here is 16.
Oh wow!
Well, and so states can override that. Just because the federal government said that doesn't mean the states can't override it.
Ring the bell! Damn it! Maybe at Backlash. No.
Yeah, so I guess there's another disqualification.
But now they can't end the Roman one on a disqualification.
Here comes Kevin Owens. He's gonna
KO! Are we gonna get a quick tag team
So
match?
what Kevin Owens should have done is he should have done the old Ric Flair behind him and then beat him up. It would have been perfect, right? Because he was set up for it.
Well, yeah, but they can't make him look bad. So they got to beat up Kevin Owens.
Okay, they're the bad guys. He can be bad.
Right.
That doesn't mean the guy couldn't just get up from it
Oh,
like it was
baby!
nothing.
Are we going to get an impromptu tag team match, guys?
Probably. Maybe.
It's so WWE.
So, totally. They're like, we don't know what to do, so we're going to throw this
Wow,
out
he
here.
hit Kevin hard.
Ayla's like, right, but I'm not really invested in cooking. I bake cakes and desserts, not lamb. You can probably bake lamb, though. Medicare's like, lamb doesn't interest me, but pork and pastry certainly does.
Yes.
Raleigh says, only 1 hour left. SmackDown's so better than Raw. Too long, 3 hours.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous thing that they put that extra hour on there.
James Howell's in the chat. Hey,
James,
has
thanks for
finally
joining
James
us.
has come back to WrestlingGab.
Finally!
Sweet! Finally! Lita Kelly's like, again? Lena's like, come on, Apollo. Ayla's like, that reminds me of an old show. Started out with a family of monster gathering to watch a movie. Then it went to the Crazy Tales from the Crypt type show. It's always good.
Dust Till Dawn was that way for me. Hey, where did Sammy come from? Give me the title.
That's what I was gonna do.
This is mine.
Give me the title. I was going to do it. It's not my fault you're rejected. He's the see?
They're gonna beat him up anyway.
Of course they will, right?
Oh, Nigerian.
The Nigerian nail.
What a finisher.
That's just dumb. And Vindicator's like, I'm moving to Canada where they will never run out of gas, water, toilet paper, and hot air, especially from the Prime Minister.
Perfect.
Well, you won't run out of it here either, but, you know, hey. It was like one episode had a finger that came up from a drain and killed people. I don't know. You'd have to see it.
That's actually comical.
Sounds funny.
Sounds like something your mom and my mom, your grandma would watch.
Right? Alita Kelly says, we ran out of gas in 2010. Yeah, some places did have a shortage of gas around that time. Lena says, champions gotta show up unless you're almost like AJ Styles. It's always like, ow, my face.
They'll show up eventually.
Right? It was like also an episode where a girl went on a diet, went crazy, and her food started talking to her, so she sewed her mouth shut and died. That's probably the best way to do it.
Yeah, it's definitely Tales from the Crypty, isn't it?
Second title match of the night. Walter's like, DQ, LOL. Vindicator's like, DQ. I usually lead to some weird, uncalled for triple threat, likely at a pay-per-view. Chris is like, have you guys seen the new Dr. Phil episode of this girl who is online and thinks she has 7 billion subs? She's so delusional. And she made fun of a cancer patient. Jeez. No, I haven't seen it. I don't watch
next to
daytime
comical,
TV.
though. Oh, God.
Is Josie Marshmallow wearing... Is she
Lingerie?
wearing her lingerie to work today?
She's like, can I wear this?
It's a
Vince is
very
like, yep.
lingerie type shirt, isn't
Can I
it?
wear this? Yep.
It shouldn't be, and I shouldn't think of it that way, but it kind of does. All right, Walter's like, okay, bye guys, see you Monday for Raw. All right, Walter.
We will be
thanks
here,
for hanging
Walter.
with us. James Howell's like, appreciate the shout out, of course. Let's see. Lita Kelly's like, Sammy. Here's what kind of says, that girl is horrible. Someone needs to beat the F out of her. And Sammy wants the ITC title again, he says.
I'm going to Google her because that
Riley
sounds
says, God,
hilarious.
Biggie screwed. Boo. Wanted him to be new Intercontinental Champ. Voodoo again.
Don't shoot!
Rob's like, SmackDown,
Backlash.
is it really that good tonight?
It's doing
pretty
all
good.
right.
Riley's like, boo, meant to say not voodoo, sorry. Oh, I thought you were just pulling out some voodoo on him there, Raleigh. I mean, come on now. Vindicator's like, damn,
I
it
don't
still looks
practice
silly in
Santeria.
that
I
no
ain't got
military
no
outfit,
crystal
not
ball.
uniform outfit, costume, or whatever. He does look kind of silly in it. It doesn't fit, so it looks even weird. If it fit perfect, it probably might be, like, worth it, but it looks kind of dumb. Chris Agati says Sammy would have fit in with him because of his Fidel Castro look and Commander Aziz look, right?
I'm looking forward to that.
Ayla's like, message retracted. Witness.
Can Billy Joe Saunders beat the man.
Witness. Ayla's message retracted. Robbie's like, Ms. Cheesy Point and grin. I bet Dee finds herself do that at times.
I honestly can tell you that I thought Miz had brown eyes. The first time I noticed he had blue eyes.
I didn't revive her.
Oh.
Ever.
Didn't even know what color his eyes were. It was like, that's where I watched it with Graham every week. Oh, so that's where she watched it.
Yeah, that's definitely right up her alley.
Right? Vindicator says, Vindicator says, I'm glad Kayla Tan finally evened out. She was bizarrely toasted from there for a while. Right? Robbie's like, Dee loves trash TV.
Yeah.
What TV trash? What am I watching?
All TV is trash.
Basically.
Unless it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I'm not watching. Or boxing. Or
AJ's like, whoa, that sounded like Lee in the background. Oh, yeah? Oh.
What a fantastic commercial. Look at all those plants. That's what I need. A whole bunch of those. I don't know what I'd do with them, but I need a whole bunch of them.
Right.
Shut up, Finley!
Who the hell does she know with the name Finley? That's a pretty cool name.
Who?
The belligerent one in the other room yelling at
Your
Finley.
Spawn?
Yeah. She's like, shut up, Finley. Start calling him autistic here in a minute.
Holy crap! Shipper song!
I was listening to a book and one of the main character's name was Wild.
Mm-hmm.
With an E
Wasn't it?
on the end of it.
I forgot Xavier's name.
And then two of the other characters in the book's names was Dash and Crash. I was like, oh my god, seriously?
That's pretty funny. Andy Ruiz fighting tomorrow night.
One of the girl characters' name was Sutton.
I know it's Sutton.
Oh.
Her daughter died. Sad.
Oh.
She was like 12. Yeah, it's
Horrible.
Why would I hit the
Aw.
jump pad? There's a storm over
Yeah,
Was
she
something wrong with her?
Yeah, she got cancer.
Oh.
Fought it for a
Yes, I
while.
will.
Aw.
The dad used to own the Pizza Hut in Blackfoot.
Oh.
But,
that's
well,
sad.
obviously the mom did too. They were married. But
Right. That's horrible.
Yeah,
Robbie says,
super
you watch
sad.
Dr. Phil, that's trash too. Who said I watched Dr. Phil? What kind of rumors are you spreading out there about me, Robbie? That's rude.
I've seen Dr. Phil like once in my life, by the way. Not that anybody was talking to me, but. And I've seen parts of it because there's this little girl that was like a thug. Catch me outside. Catch me outside. She's the funniest fucking thing ever. Jaffiel. Catch me outside. Catch me outside. She's like, what? Old Dr. Phil. Anyway, she's like a rapper now. Jeremy's like, she's hot. I'm like, dude, she's like 15. And he's like, no, she's not. He like Googled, I think she was 16 or something. He's like, oh, never mind.
Yeah, you grody. Yeah, sicko
'Cause she was, like,
pedophile.
Famous when she was like 12.
Mhm.
Catch me outside. Catch me outside.
Yeah, she's weird. It was like George's uncle-in-law is a Findley. A Findley married a Lindley.
No.
Like, that's their last name, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's different when it's their first name.
Well, there's a wrestler named Fit Finley.
Is that his real name, though?
Yeah, his name's Fit Finley. It's his Christian name. Fit.
Findley. People are so mean to their children. So on my YouTube feed, I get these things like these, like memes or like these
Shorts.
funny memes or not shorts. They're like Instagram or tweets
Right.
or something or memes or funny pictures or something like this. And one of them was about kids' names, like what parents name their kids. And one kid's name came up. His last name is File, F-I-L-E.
Oh no.
And his first name was Peter.
Peter.
I was like,
Peter File.
like what? Why are people so cruel? I don't think my parents were very nice to me, but I mean, at least my name doesn't make up something weird. But still, I was like, who the hell names their kid that? But I mean, it's no different than that teacher we had in school. His name was Harry Balls. I mean, literally, his last name was Balls, and his first name was Harry. Oh my god, he was a teacher. He was a teacher in one of the junior highs in our town. So I knew which one. I just didn't want everybody else to know.
Oh, we're in Texas, Irving, Texas.
Chris is like, the title match is next. I don't think so.
You know what? It probably is. I think it's going to be a
be.
long, drawn out.
It's going to be a 45-minute match. He'll kill me now. Rise like LOL with the random sound bites in the background. Yeah. Luna Kelly says that was an old episode of Dr. Phil. So it says, just be glad you don't watch Jeremy Kyle. I don't watch any of this stuff. Like, guys, I work during the day.
Who's
like,
Jeremy?
I have a job.
What was his name? Jeremy Call?
Jeremy Kyle.
Is he the one that does the ride-alongs with, like, Justin Bieber and stuff and sings? That guy's pretty good.
Chris says, yeah, the Catch Me Outside girl is hot now, but I have to put her in check if I ever meet her. You can only say that if she's over the age of 18, by the way. Just saying. Unless you are under the age of 18.
They've got the countdown
then
clock.
You can.
Like, what were those twins called? The Olsen twins?
Oh.
They had the countdown clock. They're like...
Till they're legal.
So the pedophiles can start Googling them or something? I don't understand. He's so sick of hearing Daniel Bryan. It was like, yeah, Joe Finley. Chris is like, I thought Finley's real name was David Finley. And it could be. I have no idea, but it sounds about right. James Howell is giving us a wave, I think. It was like, I just sent you a short video of what I was talking about. I haven't seen it in 20 plus years. Oh, the cheese 1980s. But I was like, D-Defo got clickbaited with those names. You know, people are that way, though. And the reason why I would believe that people would name their kids that is because of that teacher. That was his real name. So, yeah. So I was like, no, that's James Corden. Jeremy Kyle spends his time shouting at people. Well, that's not very nice. Alita's like, pee break, LMAO. Right? Take a pee break. Rob is like, no, that's James Corden. He's not popular in the UK. I kind of imagine. We have Mohammed Azim in the chat. Hey, Mohammed. Hi. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't subscribed.
Are you a big fan of wrestling? Are you watching some SmackDown?
Where are you watching from?
Right now we're watching Paul Heyman yell at Caleb Braxton.
He's freaking out.
Poor toasty marshmallow. She's like, could you say it and not spray it, buddy?
Look how far she's leaning back.
I'd have to, too. Look at the mic. It's got spit, like, all over
it's like
it.
a Braun Strowman segment.
Disgusting.
I had no
Look at his lips. They're just covered in spit.
There was no guns. I can't control the spawn rates. You know what, Drew?
Well, it's a good thing he gave Daniel Bryan a good promo.
He just gave her a shower, so...
That's so weird.
She's going to have to go put, like, all kinds of whatchamacallit on herself. Chris Akane says, I think this is going to be a clusterfuck of a main event. I'm sure Jey Uso will get involved. Probably Seth and Cesaro fighting outside of the ring, Edge costing the match. Maybe. Got all kinds of people. Or Aleister Black should come out at the end and cost Bryan the match. R-Truth running around in his 24/7 belt. It was like, Jeremy Kyle is Jerry Springer of the UK. I used to watch Jeremy Kyle all the time. That sounds like something you would watch, you weirdo.
I loved Jerry.
So, Ayla, have you watched that Netflix series called Ratchet?
It's happening now, guys. It's going to be a 40-minute match.
Oh my god, kill me now.
It's fine.
Oh,
it'll be all action the whole time. We won't have to wait.
How do I open 10 packs at a time?
There won't be any more promos or flashbacks, recaps.
It's like, it's kind of next to your filming room.
Yeah, her bedroom's over there.
Yeah. And she's there. Robbie says Jeremy Kyle, his show in the UK got canceled because one of the guests died. Did he kill the guest?
He just killed people.
Ayla's like, no, I haven't. I started watching it today at lunch, and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. I think you might like it. Muhammad says, from the Middle East. Oh, that's cool, man. Where at in the Middle East are you from?
Yeah, where are you at?
What country of origin are you from? The Vindicator says, why are male wrestlers such slobbering buffoons? Vince should suspend them for a month, force the attend etiquette and hygiene therapy sessions.
Right, like Braun and
wrestlers
Paul.
And advocates, right? It was like, yeah, I hear that. Same with a talk show here in America. I can't remember her name, but America blamed her for the death.
What in the world? I didn't even know people are dying on TV. I guess TV's better than I thought.
Like they're dying on the TV shows, or like the TV shows made them KYS.
How do I not click out?
Robbie's like, this is why SmackDown is washed up. Because they're going to have a 40-minute match between Daniel Bryan
Some people hate it and some people love it.
And what's his face?
I want a Volkswagen Bug.
Roman
Bus.
Reigns.
Those things are expensive now, I bet.
Possibly. Aria's in the chat says, I miss 2014. What a better year than 2021.
Yeah? 7 years ago? I wouldn't mind being 7
I
years
miss
younger.
2020 already. Muhammad says, Kuwait. Oh, Kuwait, huh?
Wow.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
pretty cool, boss.
What do you do in Kuwait?
What do you do?
Are you a big wrestling fan? What is your favorite wrestler?
Yeah, who's your man?
Robbie's like, no, for real. One of guests who was on the show died. I think he killed himself from what Peep said. See, he killed KYS. He KYS. Yeah. It looks like someone killed themselves because of her talk show. Yeah, KYS. Those are the people that got told to do it and then they went home and did it. Female Jersey Springer, God, I can't think of her name. Mid-90s to early 2000, I think.
Oh, with the glasses?
Was it Sally?
Sally Jesse Raphael?
Was it Sally Jesse Raphael? Or was it Oprah?
Definitely wasn't Oprah.
Because I'm pretty sure that there's some people that leave Oprah's stage and want to go KYS.
There's the other girl, too. She was heavier. She was in Crybaby. Wasn't it? Maybe that's not her. Anyways, there was the girl, Ginny Jones? Ginny Jones. She had a show, the Ginny Jones show.
Yeah, I think there was one like that too. Yeah. Muhammad says, kinda what, hun? Roberto says, I like Paul Heyman, but let's just say he's alright. When they let him talk, he's good at what he does. As he's supposed to. Chris says, no, actually wrestling sucked 7 years ago too. I mean WWE because PG era was in full force. Vindicator's like, I'm a minimal wrestling fan. My favorite wrestler is Good Rabbit's cousin, Bad Bunny. Chris McKinney says, the Separation horror movie looks creepy. It looks kind of dumb. Weird, huh? Muhammad says, the Separation horror movie.
Oh. Was that the one that the mom died?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mohammed says, we go to the desert and go to a farm.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Do you farm goats?
What kind of... Sounds like a weird thing to farm.
Ranch goats? Do you raise goats? Do you farm do you farm a certain food?
Is it like a crop or an animal?
Ayla says, no, I don't think so. She embarrassed him or called him out. Ginny Jones sounds familiar.
Yeah, Jenny Jones.
Rob is like, I like Brian, but Roman 40 minutes, that's hefty Roman tax, right?
She would always have really heavy people on there that wanted to lose weight and stuff. And so in the 90s, it was a big joke. If people were overweight, you would say, Jenny Jones or Jenny Craig? Jenny Jones, Jenny Craig.
Ron is like, Melissa McCarthy is you thinking of she in most films.
I like her.
No, we're not talking about films necessarily, Raleigh. We're talking about a talk show.
Right.
So, like, somebody during the day who does talk shows and talks to people, like...
Who was the girl that was in the show that was a musical from the 70s or 80s? And I think John Travolta played in the remake of it. Or maybe even in the original as the mom. Ricky Lake.
Ricky Lake?
Ricky Lake. She had a talk show.
Ricky Lake had a talk show, but I don't think she got canceled because someone killed themselves.
Oh, I'm not talking about people getting canceled
Oh.
for killing themselves.
Oh.
I'm just naming all the talk show people that I know that are female.
I like Sally Jesse Raphael. I think she was the only one that I actually watched.
Yeah, she was the Jerry Springer-ish.
When I was home and didn't...
Listen
No,
to this
not really.
music for Roman. churchy. Let's get all
Weird.
churchy up in here. There you go. The big dog has some new music.
Is he not the big dog anymore? Doesn't have the big dog out there, so
This
maybe
is
he's
almost
just
like
ahead
the
of
Messiah music.
Maybe he changed his stuff. He doesn't have that dog face
Paul
out there
Heyman
anymore.
walking to it, he's like,
I got a bolt. I got a bolt.
why do they count days? Don't start counting days until you're over 300. You know what I mean? Don't start counting days until you're over a year. 365.
Right?
366 counts,
How do you
guys.
feel that you guys were each other's first kids? Cute.
Yeah, they don't have the dog thing head anymore, so I don't think that they're using that. I think
Yeah,
they're
no,
done.
this is all new.
Muhammad says no, like fruits and like veggies and like a small house. Oh, cool. Fruits and vegetables, huh?
He's added
Cool.
15 pounds of muscle
I
since
wouldn't
when?
want to farm fruits and vegetables.
Oh.
Yeah.
Raleigh says Melissa McCarthy did Identity film. No way Roman losing this match. That was probably not one of her better ones, by the way.
Oh, I could not stand Identity Theft. I did, though, like a lot of her other ones.
The Heat with her and Sandra Bullock is hilarious.
One of my favorites.
I like her character in Bridesmaids, except for the very end part. That's weird.
With all the dogs.
No, with the guy in the sandwich.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
her actual husband. That's her real husband. And it's just creepy. I don't care if
So
it is
this
her
is
real
40.
husband.
She plays a very funny part in that.
She does.
With being the kid's mom.
With that. But if we're talking about just hers, I would say that the Heat, the spy one,
Mm-hmm. I Spy.
the one where
Yeah, I know what
she's
it
the
is.
spy or whatever.
Yeah.
And then,
Might actually be called just Spy.
right? And then the boss.
I didn't like that one, but
The boss. That one wasn't too bad. And then the character she plays in that puppet show, the murder
Oh,
of the
yeah.
puppets.
the Puppet Murders or whatever it's
The
called.
puppet murders or whatever the murders are that she does.
I have that one recorded on our TVR.
That's pretty funny. Chris Agati says, I'm sure King Corbin will get involved. Possibly. Lita Kelly's like, Ricky Lake, yeah, Travis said it, you said it, everybody said it. Vindicator's like, God damn it, I'm so sick of Roman and Lashley being treated like gods with these nauseating, overblown entrances. Ugh. You needed to give the puke emoji after it so we know how you really felt.
Ah. Oh, I didn't bring my water in.
James Howell's like, Oprah Winfrey, you forgot it? They said it right
Grabbed
there.
it, but I don't know where it is. How'd you put water in it?
I said it right there for you to pick up, and you forgot to
In
pick
the
it
hallway
up.
on the floor?
No.
It's the only place I'll remember her.
Chris Akane says new Roman theme kind of sounds like Moose's theme, but Roman's theme sucks. Oh no, the piano. What the fuck is this? Is more fitting for Aleister Black.
Yeah.
Raleigh says Pat McAfee doing okay. Do you agree?
Yeah, absolutely.
Better than Adam Verk Raw.
Yes.
Adnam Dirk Verk.
They're obviously different roles,
Ahmed.
right? One's a play-by-play guy and not a commentary guy, so they have different roles.
What the?
Ahmad, or whatever his name is. It was
It's
like
Adnan.
Jenny Jones. So it was Jenny Jones
Yeah,
that
yeah,
caused
yeah,
somebody to want
yeah,
to
so
KOIS him. That's sad.
Oh, it was probably weight related then.
Probably. Robbie's like 40 minutes of Roman tags to see Roman retain. Lydia Kelly's
this
like,
is
he
laser.
has Roman
This versus
imp
laser.
music. He has his
Holy crap.
Empire music going on. Raleigh says The Heat's a good film. Sandra Bullock got it on DVD
Oh, wow.
about 3, 4, 5 years ago. Old skill, huh?
So
That is
good.
so
Shut up,
funny.
Aiden. You have a small penis.
Daniel, right out of the gate, drop kick. You can end it
It's only
early.
funny because of her family scene.
Shelby, you go shield over
Are
that.
you or are you not a
I-
knack?
Okay, watch out from the top. Watch out
A
from
what?
the top. Watch out from the top.
Knack.
A knack! What am I? Speaking something, I think he's speaking a different language.
Knack.
A knack! Are you or are you not a knack?
I don't know what you're saying. Like Johnny Depp, 21 Jump Street. Oh,
Oh, a
narc.
narc!
What'd I say? Am I an asshole? What am I, an asshole? There's something, all right. I don't know.
Sorry. Daniel Bryan's
Daniel
got
Bryan.
the whole offense. He's taking charge of this match. He's like, I'll show you, Roman.
Bam! Big knee!
With my knees and
This early
my tiny
offense
physique.
from Daniel could do a lot of damage. But can he keep it up? He's got to keep it up for over 30 minutes. At this
30
point.
minutes.
Right at 30 minutes right now, he's got to keep it up. This tempo. If he loses his tempo at all, it's over. I can feel the air conditioning finally kicked in. Like the house
Cool down a little.
dropped.
Chris says, really came up with these generic-ass themes ever since Mania. I mean, Adam Cole's theme, Kyle O'Reilly theme, now Roman theme, they all suck.
You know, Drew, I love you.
Yeah, they're getting rid of Jim Jones or whatever his name's music, and they're bringing in
new garbage. Stuff that's garbage. Jamil McGee's in the chat. Hey, Jamil says, that Roman
Jamil.
Reigns intro's graphic of him squirting his man gravy all over everybody.
Ew.
Sums up to him being on top. Gross. As Vindicator says, TMI, Jamel.
Right.
Robbie's like, these commentators are all frauds, best to watch on mute. Raleigh says, this is a long match, 30 minutes. Uso interrupted, but Roman wins Daniel Bryan to Raw, I think. It was like, she had to pay $25 million in fines or something.
So was the
That's
dance,
nuts.
like,
Not
every
surprising,
time
though.
I go, or just
I doubt she paid it. She probably has insurance or whatever. But
Right.
yeah,
like,
it's still a
was
big
it
deal.
like
Lady
every-
Kelly's like, looking like Pensacola will burn soon. It's
Oh,
terrifying.
I don't like
Gotta
Someone
start on
says
fire.
Roman's new theme sounds like Final Fantasy boss music.
Yeah.
I haven't played Final Fantasy, so I couldn't tell you if that's what the boss music sounds like. Somebody else's music a while ago sounded like boss music, and I was like, that's pretty funny.
No, that was the other one. There was like a
It
dance
takes two
where,
to
like,
make a thing go
everybody had to
ring.
go. It was like during
No.
Flex or something.
It takes two to make an ass.
It wasn't like during Flex, but it was like, yeah.
Person kind of says, I mean, Lashley theme is better than Reigns. That's funny.
You're not a fan, huh, of his new music?
Other ones he didn't want to go, so he's just like,
Guess I don't like it.
I hate those videos. I hate those videos.
Maybe you should come
I
out to
hate
Parker
them.
and Sons
I was
music.
literally the ugliest human being in middle school. I don't understand.
A little
how I
bit
became
tutu.
a rat in 7th grade.
It was like the Google said murder, not suicide, so I'll look more into it. Interesting. Yes, very interesting. Did Jenny Jones kill them?
She's like,
with those weird long microphones that they had back in the days. She just pulls her little ice pick out of there, stabs him in the eye socket.
you talk about the game show microphones from the 70s. They didn't have that in the 90s.
They used them though.
The guy had he'd hold it at his waist. And he'd be like, thanks for joining the dating game.
I'm pretty sure that Sally Jessica Raphael had one that looked like that.
Maybe in the 80s when she was around. What was that one game where they played and the people were like smoking on stage? They're like,
It does for you.
and there's like two people over here. And they get asked the questions, and then the celebrities are on the panel over here, and they're all smoking and drinking and shit.
Yeah, it's from like the 60s.
Yeah.
Or the 70s or 60s, 70s. Password maybe or something like that.
It's so stinking funny. It's just watching them smoke.
You have to match the match game maybe or something. They had to match what they said.
Right.
So they
Yeah,
had
and then
to,
they'd flip a card over, and then,
yeah, the celebrity people had to say a word, and then the people had to say something, and then it had to match what they
Right.
said to whatever the line was.
All right, we are back. Roman Reigns still getting beat up.
By Daniel Bryan.
Florida's about to burn down, guys.
Pensacola is going to be on fire, and Alita Kelly is going to be the forefront of the burning riot. She said she's going to do it. She said it. Roberto says, my dream match, I want to see Roman facing Big Daddy.
Oh
Cool
my
Diesel,
God, there's
Kevin
someone on
Nash.
Yeah. He did you see his pictures on Insta today after his knee replacements? And now his knees are straight, and so he can work on his legs again.
Oh, nice.
So it's been a few years since he got it, but now he's strong. He can do
Do
leg
stuff
movements.
again? Well,
Yeah,
good for
he
him.
showed
I
his
bet that
legs
feels good.
before, and one of his legs just was like this, sideways.
Oh, I bet.
His whole knee was just collapsed inward,
Yeah.
and he couldn't work his legs at all.
Aw.
But now he's got new knees, and so his legs are straight, and they're getting strong, and he's all excited about it.
That's
so,
awesome.
yeah, but anyways, he's probably not going to be wrestling anybody
I wouldn't imagine. I'm glad
knee
that he's getting in
replacements.
shape and being good to his body, though.
at a 7 foot tall. I do like these.
The Vindicator says, wish I could take $25 million off somebody's hands who won't deserve it, like Big Boss Man, for making me sit through a 30-minute retread match. Right? Jamel says Roman Reigns' new intro music matches his cockiness.
A little bit.
Rob says SmackDown used to be good until WWE introduced Roman tax.
That's pretty funny.
Chris Connie says Roman's theme is literal trash. I don't care. There is no getting used to it. It just sounds horrible. Robbie says, nah, his new music is rubbish. Indicator's like, I'm only still here because the belt is on the line, even though Roman will predictably keep it.
You would assume that he's going to keep the belt. I just want to see how it's going to end.
Robbie's Mr. Trying, Alita's laughing. Jamel says, SmackDown going old school. I hope they bring back those blue striped referee shirts. Those shirts was cool.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about them. That's pretty funny.
Ayla's like, oh, okay, she embarrassed a straight guy with a gay guy that had a crush on him. The straight guy then murdered the gay guy. Apparently she was at fault because she misled him and caused him to. So she was part of the
problem. There was no responsibility by the murderer.
We have LWE Network in the chat. Hey, LWE says, OMG, I can't wait for a winner. Yeah, it's going to be between Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan.
Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already.
They are.
And make sure you give us thumbs up.
Daniel Bryan's just doing his business out there.
We need thumbs up, guys. I don't know how many we have.
God, you're so
the more the merrier.
Merrier, more merrier, merrier more. Robbie says the belt might as well be irrelevant to this match. Possibly. That is a possibility. YBD is in the chat saying Roman might win. I hope Daniel wins, though, and Roman's new theme is sweet. Wow, we got people liking it.
Here we
got
go.
People hating it.
It's very polarizing.
Yes.
I thought it was interesting.
Yeah?
It was. Well, his last music was...
Yeah. So, I mean, well, after you listen to it a couple times, it'll be different. The first time around, it's always weird because you always expect something different.
This is a little bit more regal, like a little bit more like...
Well, you always expect something specific, and then when it doesn't, if you don't get what you expect, then, you kind of sit there and you're like, oh. So you kind of get that disappointment.
Right.
And, but, I mean, everybody's is kind of changing. Robbie says WWE has a lot of deadwood like HBO. Chris kind of says CM Punk return confirm. Oh yeah?
Oh no, here we go.
Are you confirming it? You confirming whatever rumor that is? Joe Miller's like, can't wait till you guys hit 1K subs. We can't either.
We're on our way.
Can't wait for it. It's gonna
we gotta figure
someday.
out something cool to do.
Right?
And then do it.
Vindicator's like, live might be, LWA might be a sleeper agent for AEW. Possibly.
Could be a sleeper. Although they have been in here before. We actually have had
you're really
AEW
selling this match. Well, Travis wasn't talking about it, so I figured I better talk
Well,
about
Daniel's all the way up top. He's going to hurricane him right now off the top. But Roman caught him. He's going to powerbomb him off the top.
Okay, that's not incredible strength from Roman. That's incredible strength from Daniel Bryan's core to keep him up there.
He had to squat a human being. Roman just had to squat a human being on 2 ropes. And he did it. So, yes, that was incredible strength.
That was, but they were talking about the strength before that.
Yeah,
and I'm saying that wasn't all about Roman's strength. That was about Daniel Bryan's core strength of being able to keep himself to go up.
But it's supposed to look like Roman's doing it.
Yes, well, he's not very strong like that.
He's got 15 more pounds of muscle.
Oh, yeah?
That's what our ring announcer there said. I'm
because
like,
of his belt?
Well, I'm like, since when? Like, when did he get... So he's got 15 more pounds of muscle. It's like, since Tuesday or since, like, 2 years ago?
Is this before or after he took the belt off of his waist? Robin says, D, you're really selling this match, right? YBD says, I don't hate it, don't love it. I was like, who the hell is coming out? Right?
I honestly thought it was going to be the Messiah. First, he was going to come out, because it sounded Messiah-y.
True. Chris says, yeah, but it doesn't fit Reigns' character.
Maybe they're changing him up a little bit.
Ayla says, YouTube didn't like my comment. Oh, yeah. What'd you say?
Probably something about death.
Robbie's like, and we got D downloading at Roman's new theme music. Oh, I'm going to play it over and over again. How...
The
So
only
good. I
theme
wouldn't even
music that I
remember it.
listen to more than once is Chris Jericho's. And I've listened to it probably about 1,000
That's not
times.
true. He listened to Jinder Mahal's too for a while.
Not
Like,
constantly, though. I listen to it because
but it was over and over again. And the only reason why he's listening to Jericho's is so he can sing it. It.
Because the crowd does.
There's the only reason why he's doing it. Not because he's like, I really like this. Jinder Mahal's, on the other hand, was, I really like this, and I'm going to play it.
I want to just drive down the road and just blasting it. Shaking windows on houses.
Everybody says AEW is really good now. Yes, AEW is really good.
Next week is going to be off the chart.
Vindicator says, you should send your prize donuts to YouTube sensitive management, Ayla. I was like, Ayla, YouTube does it a lot, moving mad with comments. Yeah, they do. Chris kind of like Karrion Kross theme.
I'm not sure if I can even think of Karrion Kross's theme. I like it because she's singing. It's like Scarlet in the background. She's like screaming. But it starts out with the bird or the bat or whatever the hell it is. And then she's standing there, so it gives her wings. I mean, it's a part of the entrance. And then there's music playing. And then she starts talking.
Wait, did you ask?
You can learn to paint your bottle at mountaindew.com.
Nice. Bob Ross style.
Jamel says Apollo Crews carried around that giant ear swab, looks ridiculous. Yeah, if you want to see something that looks ridiculous, there you go. Rob like, D, don't get copyright on the Gab playing it. Playing what?
Roman's theme song over and over.
Ew.
On repeat.
We're just gonna listen to that garbage.
You
Lady
love
Cal's like AJ and
No, I don't like it.
Naismith music. Love it.
This Sunday, Macho Man Randy Savage biography.
AJ and are you saying Naya's music? Is that what you're saying? AJ Styles and Naya's music that you love them?
Yes.
I'm going to decipher it that way.
I'm not like most
Wait,
girls.
like
Chris says, hello Travis, if you blast Ginger's theme in the car, people are going to think you are, well, I won't say because YouTube will delete my comment. That he's woke?
They're going to think something's happening
Just
out
kidding.
there.
Story about Israel.
Raleigh says, wonder where Jimmy Uso is. Must be injured.
He is.
He's been injured for a while.
He'll be back pretty soon, though.
I know Carmela is not happy she not being used. She said on Bella's podcast this week. Can I say that? Yeah, you can.
Like,
Say
I
what
You
you
can
will.
say that she's not happy
I'm
about
pretty
it.
sure, like, you don't want to complain in WWE. They just let you go anymore.
They're like, I'm sorry, you complain too much. We have to delete
Well,
you.
Peyton Royce was on there, and she's like, hey, you know, like, why can't they push new people? So they're like, oh, we'll give Rhea Ripley the title and kick you out. How about that? She's like, oh, okay.
Oh, alrighty then.
Be careful what you ask for, because they gave the new person a shot,
Uh-huh.
gave her the title, and fired her. So she got what she wanted.
Right?
It just wasn't her.
Yeah, she did get what she wanted.
Start flying now.
Yes, there's a fly
Freaking
flying
Nazi
around.
fly.
It's a Nazi fly. Double fly. I'd probably fly at my face. I hate it when they do that. Well, it's like I like Tenille Dashwood's music. So good on Impact. Not a lot of people watch Impact.
You know, I watched the pay-per-view the other day, and I did not watch it last night. I don't usually watch it. I kind of forgot it was on.
Oh, Naomi's music. Okay, there we
Oh,
go.
and Naomi.
AJ and Naomi's music. Ah!
Fill the globe.
Okay, there you go.
Do you like when she comes out with the disco ball in her head? Oh, backdrop! I feel like Bryant just hurt his arm.
He might have. I think he moved it in time, but he might not have. Vindicator's like, I hope Carmella never gets used again in my lifetime.
Gotta see her get used a little bit. I mean, Corey's using her right now.
Right?
But he's over on Raw. I wonder if she'll move to Raw.
Maybe. Rob is like, Roman's sure in WWE for his new theme music. Is he?
I wonder if they broke
Sure
up.
ain't in.
And that's why he's moved. Because that would cause a
You
shake
dropped your bucket.
Yeah, them not being together anymore. I don't know. I don't follow them, so I wouldn't know.
Big Cass is back in Impact. He showed up the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And he's 7 foot tall and you can't teach that.
Mm-hmm.
But he used to date her.
Right.
And
he
a lot of
went
people are
cray-cray.
like, oh, he's going to be back in WWE soon. And I'm like, I just don't know if they'll let him back in open armed.
Not really.
He was like a crazy stockish type.
He kind of was stalkery with her,
Uh-huh.
and so she put like a restraining order
Well, that's
on
why he
him or
got
something.
fired.
And so,
Like, usually they don't fire you, they release you. He got fired and was
Mhm.
gone. Like, get out. And so, yeah, it was a big deal. So I don't know if he'll be welcomed back open arm. He could come back. I'm not saying that.
Right.
Vince loves money, and he's a big money guy.
Aiden, can you shut up?
He's a big money guy.
Aiden, can you shut up?
Yeah. Carrot
My spawn is mean.
Robbie's like, didn't the Usos get caught drunk driving like Jeff Hardy did? Yes.
Oh, yeah,
they sure did.
That's
get
their
in
normal.
trouble.
That's why they have mugshots all the time, and those are real.
Those are real mugshots, not fake ones. Real.
They
Real,
almost
real.
got killed in Detroit. They were at a Detroit show, and he like tried to fight a cop. Naomi had to like restrain him.
All right. Muhammad wants to know what's 1 plus 1 4.
It depends on where you're from. Like one case of beer and another case of beer is like 48 beers.
Robbie's like, what a doll. Jamil says, who wants a fistful of Roman noodles? And Alita said, yes, I do. Raleigh's like a Judas, Jericho, Chris Jericho
shit!
music, probably best out moment. Naomi has good music like her Ivana matching gear now. Did they go through a table?
Take it to the block.
Did they just go through a table?
No, he went through the wall.
Oh, he went through a wall.
The whole wall.
Oh, that's
Gone.
nice.
Wrath of Man. Guy Ritchie. That's how you know it's going to be a good show. Guy
Text
Ritchie.
it to be Ayla, and then I'll be able to get it. Robbie says Corey Defo using Carmella. Oh, is he using her? Jamo says who wants some whole ramen noodles? Ramen Reigns noodles.
Look at the way you run.
I mean, if they're selling them, I'll buy them.
Right?
I won't eat them because I don't eat gluten. Gluten-free ramen noodles.
They're called rice noodles.
Run!
They do have them.
Yeah.
John Dwyer's in the chat. Hey, John Dwyer saying, hey, Travis, did I have Roman to win tonight because Daniel's contract is up?
Ah,
Oh, yeah?
fantastic.
Is that what's going on? There's a giant fly flying around.
So belligerent, like a
His
drunk.
gun goes up and he runs like he's gay, bro. It's so
He's coming at my face. Vindicator says this boring 30-minute match feels like it's already lasted 60 minutes.
You're not even in the circle, bro.
Oh, wow, there's been a... Yeah,
Very
wow.
I said she was aged. She was sued for emotional distress because she made him kill the gay away.
Oh.
Jenny Jones show murder convict released from prison. Ooh. That's funny. I'm sorry. That's hilarious. Alita's like, I love some of those noodles. So she is all over the ramen Reigns noodles.
Ramen Reigns.
Alita is all over that. Raleigh says, did you hear about Andrade? Alberto Del Rio on July 31st in Texas. First match out of WWE for Andrade. Not sure if you saw. Wait and see if that happens. Alberto Del Rio in court.
Wait, so they're going to wrestle each other? Is that what it's saying?
I don't know. Raleigh, can you be more specific about your information?
I did see something about this, though.
What's going on with...
But
we
I
know
thought he
that
was in
Alberto
jail.
Del Rio is...
In jail, I thought.
or supposed to go in jail, or
He's going to
is
prison.
for jail or prison or whatever's happening there. Is he having a match with Andrade? Like, is that what's happening?
I took it,
He was like, censor me. Ha! Censor yourself. That's right. Jamie's like, LMAO. Robbie's like, yeah, D using her for his own advantage.
So they're just doing a throwback week for the whole Fox.
Oh, I don't have
So
any
the Fox Sports stuff was all throwback, too.
Oh, I see. Chris is like, Del Rio will beat Andrade. Vindicator's like, Ayla, do you overcome the roadblocks of life with humor or anger? I'm taking the latter for myself. Rob is like, this match is a snooze fest. I was like, man, I'm funny, therefore I'm depressed.
Is it weird that Raw brought back Charlotte the next week? Like, usually when somebody goes on suspension and all that, they don't just bring them back the next week.
Well, it was because of what's-her-face.
No, I
Sonya
understand
brought her
that.
back.
Is it going to be their
And
new
then was
lesbian
like,
angle?
you know, she's going to apologize.
Daniel up top!
Spelling spot again.
He's up there again?
Oh, we didn't guess it. Diving headbutt, though. He landed it. 1, 2, and... Nope.
This is so weird. Jamel says, who wants a taste of Superman Punch flavored ramen Reigns noodles, gluten free?
I'll take it.
Like really up.
Ew.
With his, what was that guy in the Marvel stuff? Theos or whatever? With the glove. He's got the Theos glove. Oh, he hit him with it. It's over. Thanos, whatever.
Oh,
1, 2.
Can't be
Daniel kicked
over.
out.
There's too much time left.
They could have a whole storyline after this.
No.
Seth could come down.
It was like, I laugh at my own inside jokes that I make up by myself and expect
Yeah,
others
stay
to
together,
understand.
stay together.
Yeah, I think we all do that. I'll literally make up a joke, not even say it out loud, and just start
laugh.
laughing.
I do it too. I'll be at work
And
and
I
just
don't tell
start thinking
people.
of something funny, and I'll be laughing in my office. I'm pretty sure they think I'm crazy.
Daniel rolls him up.
Oh, he got him in a roll-up.
So
Oh, he got
cool.
out
That
of
was
it,
a
though.
2 3/4.
Riley says, Andrade versus Alberto Del Rio, July 31st. A match. But Alberto might go to jail, so no match then. He going to court in May or June. Not sure if
Roman's
allowed
hand
to
is
say
under the
that.
rope, and then the
Sorry.
referee points
Hope
at it.
more clearer.
His hand was there the whole time, yet he counted to 2, but then goes, oh, his hand was under.
Well, at least he only got to 2 instead of 3 and then had to go back. Yes, that makes it more clear. Thank you, Raleigh. Did you hear that? Or did
I
you
did.
talk about
So
yourself
is
all
it-
the time?
Is it going to be on, that doesn't make sense. Is it going to be on pay-per-view or something? Like, how are we going to watch this? Is this just like a house show somewhere in Texas?
I have no idea. I mean, yeah, like 31st on where, though? Is it going to be like
I thought it was the 29th.
the July 31st?
Oh. I guess I didn't listen.
You did not?
I swear I heard 9 somewhere in there.
There's no 9s. Lady Gaga says, me, raises hand. She wants those ramen rain noodles
you're so
flavored
weak.
gluten-freeness.
Me.
Chris is like, how could...
Here it is.
Del
He's
Rio
made him tap
be
before.
so? What
He's
an
made him
idiot.
tap before.
Rob is like, Travis at Charlotte Square, the woman that can never do any wrong. And here's like, yeah, Ayla, I saw you do some of that on your live chat appearance. Letha, I caught a few of them too, I think. Rob is like,
Roman almost
you do
pinned
it
it.
all the time on the Gab too.
Spare. That should do
Have
it.
my little inside jokes
1,
in my
2,
head.
and 3. No, Daniel kicked out. It's going to take more than
Ooh.
1 spear.
He's gonna have to spear him like 4 times.
How do you spear somebody more than once?
Vindicator's like, I just put whatever I think out there and don't care how anyone feels about it and just respond accordingly. It's like I actually walk up to people randomly, say the punchline, laugh, realize I'm insane, and walk away immediately. Then I think about how odd I am for months.
That's funny.
True. Call me.
Ah. Driving the wind out of his lungs. See, the fly went somewhere else.
I went that way.
Oh, Shelby.
Oh, is he in the window, beating himself against the window? I
Shelby.
went out. Why'd you come in here then, you moronic fly?
Watch out, there's one coming.
Stupid fly.
Where did it even come from?
I don't know. They come out of the woodwork. Weather gets warm and all of a sudden there's flies. And he was like, no, I don't believe that, Ayla. You are way too shy.
Oh.
He's going to choke him out here. He's in the guillotine. His
got
head is
out of
so
it.
slippery.
Ew.
Oh, he's got him in an armbar. They're going
Yeah.
UFC on us tonight, guys.
Break it. Just kidding. Snap it off. Let's see what happens. Probably says, think it's just a small show, not a big company. SmackDown's so much better than Raw. Better matches, which Riot Squad use. Love, live, Ruby.
Good deal. Yeah, I agree that SmackDown's the better show. I just feel like it just flows better. Where Raw, it's almost like they're trying to drive down the street with square tires.
True.
And if you don't know what that looks like, Google or put that in your YouTube. And there's a guy that has a truck and he puts square tires on it and drives. And they're just like going the whole time as they're driving down
That
the
guy's
street.
pretty funny. He's just some weird hillbilly hick from like
Is that who it
the
is?
South
I
or
didn't know it
something.
was
Wasn't
him.
it that guy?
Ginger Billy or whatever.
I thought it was him that did that.
Yeah, and it might be. I don't know who it is. I just type in the.
Oh,
Square
well, maybe
tire.
it's not them, but I thought it was him that made them.
It's shit funny, man.
Yeah, that's shit funny.
Oh, it's shit funny. Make you shit your pants.
Vindicator's like, unless you have plenty of caffeine beforehand, LOL. But I
Look
think
at
a little
Roman.
Travis acting so surprised by the kick out. He's always surprised. He really thinks it should happen. Might happen this time. He knows he's been in a fight.
I mean, now at this point, they're like, well, Daniel's going to lose, but Roman knows he was in a fight.
He knows he was.
That's, I mean, seriously.
It was like, yeah, but I'm also odd. I don't know how to social. Because the guy's like, this is why we should have Money in the Bank. Otis should have had it this whole time and would have cashed it in.
Yeah, he still could, too.
Jamal says, are you stressed, overworked, underappreciated? Then I have the product introducing Fuck It All. Guaranteed to melt all your stress away.
Fuck it.
It's a good way to do it. Oh, it says, I bet Cole even commentates on himself when he's getting changed.
In the back. And he puts his left leg through first. This was unprecedented.
He forgot to take his shoe off.
He's fighting it through the pant leg. If he could just get it up over the knee. It's smooth selling from here.
Why are they standing up?
Daniel's going to go out. We got 4 minutes left, guys.
So
Daniel's out. Ring the bell.
Done?
Daniel's
Done.
gone. It's over.
He didn't tap though. He just got put out of his misery. Oh my god!
The Fly wants to watch.
The Fly wants to be in part of it too. So Pat McAfee's over there standing up. So they probably were like, dude, it looks really weird if he stands up by himself, Michael Cole. We need you to stand up too. So poor Michael Cole's over there standing up because Pat McAfee's standing up. Look at him in the background, see they're both standing up. It's like, okay.
Cole's like, I'm going to get my freaking 10,000 steps today. There's still some time. Something else could still happen. We
It
still
was
got at
like
least
Watch
2 minutes.
Evil Brain by Mark Nomad. I swear that describes me to a T, and it's funny. 5 minutes won't waste your time. Vindicator says you are socializing right now, just under the disguise of being anonymous and pretending to be less awkward than you actually are, which makes you cooler than you want people to believe. Vindicator says in your own odd ways. Alita Kelly says, got it, clinched it. Yep. Alita's like, Ayla says, over a keyboard I can delete and start over. Raleigh's like, that's funny. Michael Cole commentating on himself. Ha, good stuff. Chris Akata's like, stupid fetish. It looks like I come into chat and it sounds like Dalethea has been hitting the laughing gas. It's because Travis was talking about Michael Cole commentating on him getting dressed. It was funny. You have to rewind it and watch. I was like, I can't delete real life conversations, but most of the time we don't want to. Oh, Luna's like, well, I'm gone, and Alita's like, Daniel is bye-bye. Vindicator's like, man, watch it. Robin's like, there you go, a 2-hour show that could have been done in 10 minutes. WWE, such frauds.
Look, they're bringing in chairs. You going to chair to him?
Oh, probably. Let's see.
Let's get rid of
Bot's
Daniel.
like, Roman will retain. He did. He won. He did it.
Concerto.
Vindicator's like, but this match is odd. Just wrestling was for the entire week. Maybe the next 7 days will be more promising.
Oh,
But that's
Cesaro coming down to
wishing
save
for
him.
AEW to just continue 6-man tag team matches.
Cesaro with the European uppercut. Clean the ring out.
He's like, I'll make sure that you're safe, buddy. I like
Cesaro's
you.
taking his clothes off.
He's got it.
Oh, another huge European uppercut.
He's like, I'll beat your face. I'll beat it good. Beat your face.
Do you guys just call that an uppercut in Europe? Or do you call it a European uppercut in Europe, too? Just wondering. Oh, there's Jay. Jay wanted
We
him
needed
some.
Jey Uso to come in and save the day. YBD says this promo Daniel might do is probably going to be sad.
I don't think he's going to get time, guys.
There's no time for promos.
Yeah, there's not enough time. He's going to get
his face
chair-toed.
broken.
He's going to get chair-toed.
YBD said this promo. Raleigh says, does Daniel have to leave
Paul
SmackDown
Heyman
now,
brought the
guys?
chair in.
Is that right?
Yes, he's probably going to leave forever, though. Look at this. He's going to lose his face. Concerto. And he hit him.
Oh, nobody else is out there to save him. Bummer.
Cesaro had to watch his hero sacrificed by the big dog. The head of the table.
YBD's like, or Edge comes back? I don't know. AJ's like, night, y'all. Well, good night, AJ. Javier's in the chat says, who won? Roman Reigns retained his title.
He did.
Roman Reigns retained his title.
He put him to sleep. And then Daniel still never woke up.
Yeah, Robbie's like, D. Cole probs does. Probably. It was like, no, Dalethea, I want to. Oh, gee. So Mark's like, time to get back on control. Well, is that gonna let someone run out Edge or Cesaro? Maybe. Oh my god, I'm psychic. Cesaro! There you go, buddy. You did it. And here's like, I admit Travis was funnier than usual tonight. Keep it going for next week, my good man. See you guys then, even if you are 30 minutes late. LOL. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. Sorry about being late, everybody. Guy's like, no, Trav, just an uppercut. YBD's like, rip Daniel. Luke says, it's called a European uppercut over here because they want to separate it from American uppercuts. Princess Twilight's, well, I have a castle to run now. Bye, every pony. YBD says, where is Edge at, though? Did he get hurt? No. He just doesn't know how to be in, regular wrestling.
It's obviously a main event guy. He's like a Brock Lesnar type.
Let's go. Roman looks uppercut. Depends on where you are, but I hear European uppercut a lot. Janelle Jackson is in the chat for a second. Says, did Roman Reigns win clean for the first time?
Yes, he did win clean.
He did win clean. Mohammed says, did the match finish? Yes, it did. And Roman Reigns is still your Universal Champion. He did win over Daniel Bryan.
Fantastic.
And we'll have to find out what the fallout of that is later on.
Well, Cesaro came down to help.
He did.
And then got beat up himself by Jey Uso.
Right, and then he had to watch Daniel get concertoed. Robbie says, D is still stocked up on bacon jam. No, I don't even know what it is. I was like, nice work. Alita's like, Florida's safe for now, right? Alita's not going to go on her rioting rampage of burning down Pensacola. She was ready, though. She had all of her fire equipment. She was ready with her little signs. She had her signs ready.
Face masks.
Her masks. And she was ready to burn it all down. Burn it, burn it, burn it. She's going to start at the beginning of the city limits and just go forward from there. Let's see, Flutterglass is gone. The muscular and sexy Trixie was in the chat. Ayla's like, night y'all. Robbie says, Edge trying to like Lady Gaga on the edge, but no glory. Janelle says, I can't wait to real distance smart spaces for everybody that's seeing Roman Reigns. Been needing help. I can't wait to tell him he wasn't clean. Oh. As Ayla says, bacon jam is literally bacon smashed into jam. I was like, oh, do you defo eating bacon jam after the show? Probably not. All right, everybody.
Bacon jam sandwich.
Ew, gross. And no. Okay. We're going to leave. Thank you so much. And Ayla says, okay, I'll bring you the lamb. Sweet. Ayla's on her way with lamb.
Meh.
All right, we're going to have a baby lamb.
Lambert.
So excited. Okay. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks so much for watching with us tonight. We really do appreciate it. Sorry we were late again. We just had some things going on. It all kind of happened at 6 o'clock. I was a little late from work, and Travis's spawn showed up, and we were trying to get her some food, and it was crazy.
And her mom's going through a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
So
Shut up, Drew.
she has dreads.
You're really retarded. We don't care.
Or I was like, do you can't leave? Oh, hell yes, I can. All I have to do is click buttons. All right.
We will be here.
We do appreciate all of you.
72 hours. Guys.
We will be here on Monday for Monday Night Raw. Please join us then. If you haven't already, please give us a thumbs up on this video. Also, if you're new out there lurking behind the scenes and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Anyways, but thumbs up do help our videos with our
just to get it out
with
there.
our algorithms and stuff. Lady Call is like, we have new guidelines. Oh, we have new guidelines now. New guidelines for rioting and burning things down. Good to know. All right. Night-night, everybody. Have a great and safe weekend. Hopefully, if you're in a rainy place, you get some sort of sunshine at some point.
Thanks for watching WrestlingGab. Bye-bye.
Bye.